while I was streaming Dragon Ball Fighters, because I had nothing to do. I was going to have 2K24, but I have to wait an extra week. Which is fine. So while I was playing Fighters, I saw a few people in my chat drop in a story about Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, and I saw that they said he died. I didn't respond to those, and I feel bad for not. The reason why I didn't is because when I saw those posts, I didn't believe it. I didn't, like I said, I ignored it. I did see it, but I ignored it. I thought it was a hoax. I thought people were just doing it to troll. I thought it was just a troll and it was all fake, and that's why I didn't answer. It's not because I was being a dick and I didn't read their messages, it's because I didn't know. And I didn't play Fighters because I knew Toriyama passed away. I didn't even know. I wasn't playing it because I knew of his passing, and I was playing it out of respect for him. No, I didn't know. I had no idea about the passing of the great Akira Toriyama, the guy that created Dragon Ball, and I appreciate him creating Dragon Ball. He's obviously created many other animes that I've possibly never watched, but I appreciate him for getting me into Dragon Ball. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have bought the entire series of Dragon Ball Z that is still sitting in my room. He's the reason why I got so much Dragon Ball stuff, including these legendary games like Xenoverse and Fighters. He was also the reason, and also Kakarot. I forgot about Kakarot. I got DBZ Kakarot here. I played a lot of the Dragon Ball games. I played Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, the Raging Blast games 1 and 2, Ultimate Tenkaichi. You know, he was the one that really got me to love the video games, and he also had me love the anime. And again, to those people that sent those comments, I do apologize for not responding. I wasn't doing it out of malice, because I thought I didn't believe you guys when you did say those comments, and after seeing the news from the Dragon Ball content creators I follow, like you may know them, like Geekdom 101. When I saw a few of the content creators that I watch for Dragon Ball content, and when I saw them make videos and kind of do a live stream about it, I was like, whoa, it's actually real. He actually did pass away, and apparently he passed away due to brain failure. Like, I think they worded it as brain, like he had bleeding in his brain or something along those lines. And apparently he died about 7 days ago. Apparently he died on March 1st, and 2024, and yeah. Apparently today they buried him. Today. and they informed everyone that Akira Toriyama is no longer with us. And you know, it's kind of a shame when you think about it, because they were getting ready to start the new Dragon Ball anime, Daima. They were getting ready to start that Dragon Ball Daima show. I was really hoping they would relaunch Dragon Ball Super at some point. And because that's the anime I really want to see, the relaunching of Super. I watched the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. I thought that was a great movie. And, you know, it's kind of crazy to realize that he's no longer with us. And I'm not, like, and I don't do a lot of Dragon Ball content on this channel. If you've seen my content on this channel, I don't do a lot of Dragon Ball content. Sometimes, again, you'll see me streaming fighters. Sometimes I will do a playthrough of Kakarot, DBZ Kakarot. Like, I love the Dragon Ball franchise, but you don't see me doing a whole lot of videos about the topic. Like, on my original channel, the very first videos I started making was Dragon Ball Super reviews, like halfway in the Tournament of Power, where I did reviews, and those reviews were awful. Those reviews were awful back then. I was so terrible at doing reviews back then. I genuinely feel like I've gotten better when it comes to speaking to you guys directly and giving you guys my thoughts. Like, I wasn't very good at it back then, and if I had it my way, I would rewatch Super again, and I would definitely review the entire anime as a whole. Like, I've even thought about doing a Dragon Ball complete anime review, maybe Z and Super and all that, but I don't know, I always thought it would take a long time, but yeah, it's something along those lines that kind of make me appreciate what we get. And I tell this to people all the time. Sometimes it's best to appreciate what you have, because when it's taken away from you, you're going to miss it. Now, obviously, Toriyama will have a successor. He's got a successor who will probably take his place. So I'm very, very curious to see where things go from here. I don't think Dragon Ball will be dying. I'm thinking some people might think, well, Dragon Ball's pretty much gonna die now because Toriyama's not there. No, people are going to keep the anime going. It's the same thing as Pokemon. Just because Ash Ketchum has left the Pokemon anime doesn't mean the anime should end. Now, obviously, it's different. Now, obviously, that's different to a real-life person like Toriyama to a animated character like Ash, but I look at it as, like, just because something really close has ended doesn't mean it should be over. And I think I think that's what people should look at it, and the Dragon Ball community is definitely going to be feeling affected by this. We're definitely going to be feeling affected by this. I'm now considering maybe doing a watch-along on my Instagram at some point. Maybe I'll do like a watch-along where I sit down and I watch the anime. I might sit down and watch the anime, the Dragon Ball, where, like, obviously you're not going to see the show, you're going to be seeing my face, and I'm going to be watching what's happening. I don't know what I want to do now. Like, I kind of now feel like I need to make more Dragon Ball content. because of this, and I don't know, man. I feel like I should definitely make more Dragon Ball content now and give you guys my thoughts on a lot of the things about the show, because now that Toriyama is no longer with us, I feel like I should really share how I feel about Super and some of the stuff that, you know, I generally didn't hate Super as much as others did, but I'll do all that in a separate video. So, rest in peace, Mr. Toriyama. May God rest your soul. And everyone at home, watching wherever you are, put your hands together. Pull them back beside your waist. And say along with me, Kame, Hame,